Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to Cricket Happening Show here with your host Ram. Two matches today. One is the one-day international match. There are two one-day internationals. First we'll talk about the fourth one-day international between India and England, where India have taken a commanding series lead. In fact, they are dishing out what England did to India when India were in England, where they lost it 5-0. And now England are on the verge of actually saving some face here, if at all they could win the fifth one-day internationals, because they lost the fourth ODI here at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai, which was a slow turning pitch actually, and India very comfortably winning the match by 6 wickets. So just talking about the match, it all started with England on strike after having won the toss and chosen to bat. Alistair Cook was the first wicket to go actually. Today, Mahendra Singh Dhoni actually pushed in Ashwin right at the start, and that fetched a wicket as Alistair Cook, who has been having a very horrid time here, the captain of the England team, has been really struggling. He was LBW bowled Ashwin for 10 of 19 balls with 2 fours. That was the first wicket to go. Keith Beater decided to take the attack to the Indian bowling and started smiting all the bowlers. In fact, he hit some two beautiful sixes, two high sixes, and also added some four boundaries. Very quick knock of just 29 of just 18 balls, 4 fours and 2 sixes. And Jonathan Trott paid in his own self, making 39 of 48 balls with 5 fours. Kevin Peterson. Now this was the time when like England were looking in command with Jonathan Trott and Peterson at the crease, because they pushed the score from 39 for 2 to 112 for 3 in the 22nd over, giving it a sort of respectability at that stage and looking good. But that was the time when it was Jonathan Trott's turn to go. He was clean bowled by Vinay Kumar for 39, and Peterson, after making good, and this was the one which really plummeted England from a position of not strength, I would say, but position of respectability to one of vulnerability, as the spinners came in and started weaving a web. It was Ravindra Jadeja who came in and picked up the wicket of Kevin Peterson, and what a catch. In fact, Kevin Peterson was the victim of Ashwin, and what a catch from Manoj Tiwari. What a wonderful fielder he is. He just flung himself and just picked up the catch at the boundary. What a magnificent catch he took there. He just leapt at it like a leopard and took the catch. So he was gone for 41 of 61 balls with 3 fours. And after that, it was all India. As India suddenly started, tightening the screws there. And what they did is Jadeja and Ashwin came in and picked up the wickets. Bopara was LBW bowled Jadeja for 8 of 19 balls with no 4. Jonathan Bairstow continued his poor run in the series. A clean ball by Jadeja, by a beautiful ball from Jadeja, which started at the leg stump and took the off stump, and he was gone for 9 of 19 balls. Samit Patel contributed 14 of 27 balls, but the person who did that was Tim Bresnan, who actually helped the England score after Samit Patel was out with the score on 192, and also Samit Patel out at 192 for 7 at the 40th over. It was Tim Bresnan who scored run a ball stuff, 45 balls with 6 fours, but could not get much support because Varun Arun, after a long time, making his debut for the first time in his international in the one-day internationals. As you know, there was a lot of controversy telling that why Varun Arun was not played in England, but today he really cashed in. And see his bowling figures. He was the best bowler, 6.1 overs, 124 runs and 3 wickets, and sheer pace. He just came in and rattled there. He cleaned up the tail. Tim Bresnan was clean bowled by Aaron for 45. Borthwick was clean bowled by Aaron for 3. And Stuart Meeker was bowled by Aaron for 1. And he was very impressive, bowling at speeds of 140, over 140. Now Finn was not out on 1. 220 all out for England. Praveen Kumar 7 overs and 141. 1 for 41 for Vinay Kumar. Ashwin 3 for 38 was very economical and also picked up the wickets. 2 for 41 for Ravindra Jadeja, bowled superbly. Varun Arun, as I told, 3 for 24 on his debut. Virat Kohli 4 overs, none for 14. And Suresh Rana 2 overs, none for 15. For India, it all started not a good start, as India in fact were in trouble at one stage at 46 for 3. The first wicket to go was Parthiv Patel, who was clean bowled by Stephen Finn for 8. In fact, Finn was the one who did the damage there, and Gautam Gambhir edged one onto the stumps for 1. And Ajinkya Rahane was a victim of the debutant Stuart Meeker, who bowled well, I thought, and he was actually caught by Keith Beater of the bowling of Mika for 20 of 37 balls with 1 4. That made the Indians score 46 for 3. And there was a sort of a doubt now because England really having a firm grip on the match at the time. But Virat Kohli and Shreyas Raina settled in beautifully and just went on 131 run partnership, very very vital in this victory for them because Virat Kohli himself played some beautiful cuts and drives, and Suresh Raina he in fact was a bit of playing second fiddle to Virat Kohli, but slowly opened up and started slogging the bowlers. And well, in the end, it was Virat Kohli who was unbeaten on 86 of 99 balls with 11 fours when the win came for India by 6 wickets. Suresh Raina contributed a very good 80, not a 80 of 62 deliveries, 12 fours in that knock. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni was not out on 15 of 18 balls, 1 4 and 1 6, 223 for 4. India winning by 6 wickets and taking an impregnable 4-0 lead in this one-day series. And for bowling, Preston Turner was none for 40, 3 for 45 for Stephen Finn, 8 overs for 59 for Borthwick, 1 for 45 for Binker on his debut, and Ravi Bopara 2 was none for 18. Now I'm going to go for the next match because I think I'm having less time here on my YouTube broadcast. So let me go on to the next ODI, that is the second ODI which was played between South Africa and Australia today at George Park in Port Elizabeth, where South Africa have levelled the 3-match series 1-1 by picking up a victory by 80 runs, a truly deserved victory. In fact, they were the ones who actually batted first, and they amassed 303 for 6. Now there was an eventful happening because the first ball of the match, Dougie Bollinger actually forced Hashim Amla to actually spoon up a catch to Dougie Bollinger, and he was gone. Cotton ball Bollinger of the first ball of the match for a duck, so that was 0 for 1. But after that, a 142 run stand between Graham Smith and Callis ensured that South Africa was slowly getting out of it. In fact, Jacques Callis was his aggressive self, scoring very very freely. Smith was since Callis was scoring aggressively, Smith settled into his groove and both put on 142 runs, with Callis scoring 76 of 88 balls with 7 fours and 2 sixes. 57 the contribution from Graham Smith of 69 balls with 6 fours, so that was a very good partnership. And he was caught behind the bowling of Steve Smith, the leg spinner. And after that was Duminy, who cracked 56 of 58 balls with 2 fours and 2 sixes, and the sixes that he hit was of Patrick Cummins, who once again realized that international cricket is not so easy. The other day there are ups and downs. The other day he was on a high, but today he was pasted for 73 runs of his 10 overs, 1 maiden to show and 1 wicket to his name. 1 for 73 for Patrick Cummins. A very 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 harsh lesson given to him by the South Africans. And the other person who played for South Africa for them to get the score on to 303 was David Miller, who contributed 59 of 51 balls with 6 fours and 1 beautiful 6 that David Miller hit. 303 for 6 was on the board for them after 50 overs. Bowling figures, well, Bollinger had 264, none for 56 for Mitchell Johnson. The pace bowlers were really carted, I would say. Xavier Doherty was impressive, 1 for 43. So that was the score. And for Australia, well, they couldn't really cope up with the South African pace attack. Mon Markle in particular, who picked up figures of 10 overs, 2 maidens, 4 for 22. Wonderful figures. He was the man of the match today. An Australian innings other than David Warner at the top of the order, scoring 74 of 97 balls with 6 fours. But look, a bedraggled outfit, I would say, because Ricky Ponting was out for 10. Michael Clark got a good ball from Markle. He was gone for 1. The contributions from Hussey of 37, 62 balls and 4 fours, not really helping matters. Steve Smith making 26 of 39 balls. Other than that, there were not any much contributions. They were bowled out for 223. Dale Steyn 2 for 57, 2 for 32 for Lonwabo Sotsobe, 4 for 22 assists, and Markle really took the cake there for his bowling analysis, economical bowling, and also 4 wickets in his bag. 10 overs, 1 for 42 for Johan Botha, Callis none for 42 of 7, and Duminy bowled 5 overs for 19 runs. As I don't have much time on this cricket report because of the YouTube broadcast probably going to end, I don't want to have an abrupt ending, so I will have to actually wind up. But before I wind up, let me also tell you the match between Bangladesh and West Indies on the third day at Chittagong. Unfortunately, once again, rain ruined the prospects and play was washed out. So probably that's definitely going to end in a draw. There's no doubt about that. Other than that, dear friends and subscribers, I have nothing else to share. Your support has been tremendous. Keep up your support and keep supporting Cricket Happenings. And thanks for all the things that you have been doing for Cricket Happenings. See you all tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye from your host Ram. Thank you.